Good morning, everybody, and welcome to The Balancing Act. We are so glad you joined us this morning. I'm Julie Moran.
And I'm Olga Biaverdi. Are you a contact lens wearer?
I'm not.
I'm not either, but if so, you're going to want to stick around because we've got some great information on how to help keep your contacts clean.
Good. And plus, we're off to visit our neighbors to the north. That's Canada. Here we come. Did you know that they too have their own version of Ellis Island? Well, we'll learn about its rich history.
And I heard it's great for the entire family.
I did too.
And I'm going to be heading into the kitchen.
I might come in the kitchen with you today.
I'll save you just a little piece.
Save me a little piece.
The Balancing Act starts right now. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
Yes,
Thank
it
you,
is.
Olga.
Contact lenses. So if you wear them, this segment is for you. There's nothing more uncomfortable or frustrating than lenses that feel dry or irritating. Well, the problem may not be the lens. Joining us this morning is Dr. Gina Wesley from Complete Eye Care of Medina to talk to us about how to clean your contacts. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. So, you know, my brother has been wearing contacts, I don't know, since he was a child, to be honest with you. He's blind as a bat. I always tell him that. I still have 20/20, so we kind of,
awesome.
I always tell him I'm preferred. Isn't that cute?
Yep.
But let's talk about rinsing our contacts with a lens care solution. How does that work?
So the important thing to remember is that contact lenses need to be cleaned and disinfected properly. And there's some misconceptions out there about what you should do. There's saline solutions, which rinse contact lenses.
Correct.
But you need to have a multi-purpose contact lens solution that cleans and disinfects your lenses. The problem is that oftentimes people are still irritated when using these solutions.
And let me ask you something, doctor. When we experience that irritation or the discomfort, and I see it sometimes with my brother, it's not the lens?
It's not always the lens,
Really?
Olga. No. So people are often not cleaning or caring for their contact lenses as they should. What needs to happen is you need to make sure you're using your contact lens solution as directed. And what we're noticing is a trend for people to do what's called topping off of their contact lens solution, which means they're putting new solution on top of old solution.
Oh, so that means they're not cleaning it properly.
They're not cleaning it properly. And it's kind of the equivalent of taking a bath in bath water you've already used.
Oh.
And we're having a lot of U.S. contact lens wearers, when surveyed, admit that they do this sometimes, if not frequently. And that's a problem.
So let me ask you something. So you can clean and disinfect without preservatives or other irritants?
Yes, there are some excellent options to do that. There is, obviously the best option is to wear a daily disposable lens.
And that's what my daughter wears, Samantha.
Yes.
But she's only 12, so for her it's easier just to throw it away.
Right. So for people who need to clean and disinfect their contact lenses, what we recommend is Clear Care Cleaning and Disinfecting Solution. What this solution does is it creates a lens wearing experience like you're wearing a fresh lens every day. It's free of some of those harsh chemicals and irritants that can cause you to have further irritation in your eye, because those chemicals and irritants may have stayed on the contact lens from the case as you put it in.
All right, show me how it works, because I think it's pretty easy.
Yeah, so it's very easy. You're just simply going to rinse, fill, and soak the lens. And what
Rinse,
you do,
fill, and soak. Okay.
Yeah, so you have this contact lens case here. It's a little different than normal, but essentially putting the contact lens in on either side in the little basket that's there.
Okay.
You're going to take this solution, and it's important to remember this solution is not one you put in your eye. It's only to clean and care for your lenses.
Perfect.
You're going to rinse either side, and then you're actually going to take the contact lens case here, the little vial system. You're going to fill it up to the line with this Clear Care solution.
Oh, look at the bubbles.
And then, yeah, so what happens is you twist it shut, and actually it does start to bubble. And what happens is there is actually hydrogen peroxide cleaning and killing the bacteria. And you can see the bubbles start to happen here. It's loosening dirt, debris, and it's making your lenses as fresh as possible. Now what happens is after 6 hours, this solution neutralizes to a saline that's very gentle. And remember I said a saline is a rinsing solution. So you can put this now directly into your eye after 6 hours of the neutralization. You're going to be free from those harsh preservatives and chemicals that can cause that irritation we were referring to before. And those lenses are going to feel fresh and like brand new.
And it really makes a difference.
It does. It does.
Where can our viewers find Clear Care?
You can find ClearCare anywhere lens care products are sold, and you can also find them online.
And for anybody who maybe is now about to use contact lenses and is not sure and they need more information, where can they go?
So go to clearcaresolution.com. You can find reviews by other users and online coupons as well.
So when it's finally my turn, which by the way it's not because I have to tell my brother I'm still preferred, I'll definitely try it.
Sounds good, Olga.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And of course, if you'd like to learn more information, you can check out our website. That's thebalancingact.com, thebalancingact.com. Both Canada and the U.S. have a rich immigration history. While we have Ellis Island, our neighbors to the north have Pier 21, home to Atlantic Canada's only national museum and the gateway for millions of Canadians in the 20th century. It's now become one of their most storied tourist attractions and museums. Joining us this morning is a great lady, Marie Chapman, Chief Executive Officer for the Canadian Museum of Immigration at Pier 21. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Say something in French, please.
Oh, je peux parler français pour toi, absolument.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much.
You're quite welcome.
I wish I could do that. All right, share with our viewers. Tell me the role immigration has played in Canada and why it's so significant for you guys up there.
I think, Olga, a lot of it has to do with the same things as the United States. We are countries of immigrants.
Yes.
Canada, in the 20th century, especially after World War II, welcomed almost 1 million newcomers to the shores.
Wow.
So 1 in 5 people can trace the roots to Pier 21 and even more to immigration.
And you know, Pier 21 has been compared to the United States as Ellis Island.
Yes.
And you know, every time we go to New York, I take the girls there.
Yeah.
I tell them the history. How are the two similar?
Oh, there's so many ways. We're both on the East Coast. We both are literally perched on the edge of the ocean. And through the 20th century, we both welcomed people from those same countries all over Europe. You know, they tell the story of that space just as we did, but now Ellis is expanding as we are to tell the story of all immigration, us to Canada and Ellis to the United States.
Now, educate me here in terms of geography. Where is Pier 21 National Historic Site? Where is that?
So we're located right in Halifax on the seaport, right on the coast. So actually, if you came in a cruise ship with your girls, you would actually disembark at Pier 21, right on the edge of the second largest natural harbor in the world.
Okay, so I'm going to play tourist because I'm going to go.
Yeah, for sure.
What can vacationers expect? What are they going to enjoy?
Okay, so when you come to Pier 21, first of all, you are literally walking in the footsteps because just like Ellis Island, it is the place where the people landed. So you can follow the footsteps of all of those immigrants who were scared and hopeful and anxious and hungry and everything else they were. The other thing you get to experience is looking out into that amazing harbor, which is home of our East Coast Navy. It's home to lots of shipping, beautiful sailboats, all sorts of activity, and you can walk all around the harbor and enjoy great days and yummy food, and it's fun for all generations.
And I know you're a big proponent of educational vacations, and I'm really big on it too. Whenever we go somewhere, I try to find some history. So it's really important to kind of get a vacation, but also learn something, right?
I couldn't agree more. Museums are really interesting, and having your kids come and experience that as a family at a time when they're all relaxed and they're not trying to run around and do 18 things is amazing because you have those memories and you refer back to them as you get older as well. So I think that balance is really great on a vacation.
Kind of walk me through, if you will.
Sure.
We'll go to Canada, we'll go to the museum, and what can my girls and families experience when they go through?
So when you go through, first of all, your girls would get a passport so that they can walk through the museum and get different stamps at different areas and be asked by an immigration officer if they would get into the country.
Really?
Which is really fun.
Oh, that's cute.
Don't worry, I'm sure we'd accept them. And you can also hear all sorts of stories because it is a museum of stories. So you can hear stories, firsthand accounts from children, from grandparents, from nonas, of their coming to Canada and what it was like. And then we have a fabulous movie as well. So you get to really have different types of experiences right there. And if you look outside some days, you might also see a harbor seal or something interesting.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
awesome. And so what I'm hearing is also it could be like a multi-generational kind of visit?
Oh, so many times we have 3 generations come back and visit.
Grandparents, grandchildren?
Grandparents, grandchildren, parents. And it's really wonderful because it is a museum of stories. So it often opens up a conversation so that the kids will ask the grandparents what it was like for them. And oftentimes grandparents don't talk about their immigration journey, and it provides that opportunity to have a conversation that is amazing. To see the kids and to see the grandparents and the grandchildren, I find very special, and I'm always moved when I see it in the museum.
And it's always happened with my kids regarding Cuba. We even went to the Holocaust Museum, and they met some people there and sat and heard stories. I mean, just things that are experience of a lifetime. Okay, so now I'm a South Florida girl. So
come in the summer then if you're a South Florida girl. The summer is magnificent. The harbor, the city is alive. In the summer we have lots of festivals. You can wear your shorts and your t-shirt, and at night you'll have a nice ocean breeze, so you can open your windows and smell the salt air, and you can eat lobster at our Halifax Seaport Market. We are attached. We're part of the seaport. The market is next door. There are lobster rolls. There is beautiful food.
My favorite.
And you can experience all that the locals love too.
Okay. Thank you so much. For more information, if viewers want to check it out,
www.pier21.ca, and it's all there. We have a great website.
okay, I just want you to say to me now, had a great time with you, and you better come by and see us.
Tu dois visiter. Tu dois visiter. Merci beaucoup pour ça. Oh.
I only wish my husband spoke like that to me. I would love him tenfold more.
Don't you think if you but Spanish is so
Spanish is pretty good too.
romantic and
Thank
sexy.
you so much. You're absolutely right. Find out more on today's hot topic and how to look and plan your next education vacation. Visit us at thebalancingact.com or share with us some interesting things you've learned about your family's history and legacy by logging on to Facebook.com/The Balancing Act Fans. When you think of bacteria and food, you think potential problem, right? Well, there is good bacteria as well, and it can be beneficial to our digestive systems. Back to discuss molecular marvels or the benefits of good bacteria in our food is John Gray, a cook, chairman, and CEO of Bubby's of San Francisco, makers of naturally fermented foods available in fine retail and grocery stores from coast to coast. Good morning.
So nice to see you again.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay, so I gotta tell you, in my house, the pickles, success.
Thank you.
Sauerkraut, success.
Awesome.
You're 2 for 2, so I'm expecting 3 for 3, okay?
You got it. You got it. And we should do that today. It
There
shouldn't be
you
a
go.
problem.
Now, first I want a quick food chemistry lesson, okay? I want to know, what is fermentation and how is it and good bacteria linked together?
Well, fermentation is actually a natural biological process where bacteria creates enzymes in foods that help not only change the flavor and we think improve it, but it also is, it's the oldest preservation process in the world. The enzymes in the fermentation process actually break down the proteins and the carbohydrates in food, making them easier to digest.
And taste good as well,
And
right?
taste great.
And speaking of tasting good, you have a beautiful spread for me this morning. Let's start with that. Tell me, is that mozzarella?
It's a mozzarella.
One more time. Say that again for me. One more time.
Mozzarella.
Oh my gosh, a man after my heart. All right, tell me what's there.
Well, basil, mozzarella cheese, and our pickled green tomatoes, sliced thin with a little balsamic on top. Mwah.
And just the pickled green tomato just adds a little razzle-dazzle.
It really does. It picks it up and gives you that good fermented food that you want in your digestion. Easy to add, easy to do, and it looks great.
Ooh la la. Okay, I am not an egg salad girl, okay? That being said, this looks good because you've got a hint of relish in it, which I think makes a big difference. Tell me what
It
you got
really
there.
makes it pop. It's just chopped eggs, a little mayonnaise, and some of our Bubby's relish. It's the only dill relish on the market as far as I know. There's no sugar in there, just good fermented pickles, all natural, good for you.
And that's what I think I would like on it, because since I do love, hello, relish, and that's the one out there, dill relish, I think that would give it a nice little zing that I need in my egg salad.
It really does, and the flavor makes the flavors just pop.
Great idea. Okay, now did you know, here's some trivia. May is National Barbecue, Hamburger, and Salad Month.
As it should be.
All right, and he's funny. And speaking of salads, this is my favorite, tuna salad. But this has a twist. Tell me what you have.
Well, this is a wonderful tuna salad made with our bread and butter chips. And our bread and butter chips are awesome. If you've
Just
never-
the sound of it.
People eat them right out of the jar. And when we first got them, just to taste them the first time, we ate the whole jar. Just sat down and ate the whole jar. But I want to have a little tribute to my wife, my late wife, if I could. Kathy is no longer with us. She had Alzheimer's and died in 2011.
I'm sorry.
But she made tuna salad that was always a hit in our house. And the way she did it was take a can of tuna, a little mayo, and add some green onions, some beautiful red cabbage for color and crunch.
Crunch,
You
yes.
bet. Got
I need that
crunch in there.
I like that.
And, of course, our dill relish rather than the sweet.
See, another little zing.
Right, and it gives it that zing, it gives it that crunch, and it looks beautiful.
Easy to make, and you get the kids eating tuna and dill relish at the same time.
That's exactly right.
Which is not easy to do.
Yeah, and it looks great,
Now,
I think.
tell me other products that you have besides the dill relish.
Well, for our summer season, our pickled green tomatoes are sliced thin, just like this, on a salad or on a hamburger. The dill pickles, of course,
Forget it. That's
everywhere.
Mine.
Everywhere.
Whole. Eat it.
You bet. Our sauerkraut, which is awesome. It's the only one without vinegar in it. It's one of the very few, for sure. And it's crunchy, tastes great on a hot dog, to die for. And then, of course, our dill relish. Hot dogs, salads, anywhere.
I love when you come. Are you going to come back?
If you'll have me.
I will always have you in my kitchen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. And to Kathy?
To Kathy.
We'll remember
you.
her. Thank you
A
so
great
much.
woman.
I'm sure she was. You married her and the mother of your children.
That's right.
God bless her. Thank you, sir. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
And to learn more about these delicious recipes and dill relish, just go to their website. It's bubbies.com. That's bubbies.com. Also visit us at thebalancingact.com and go social too on Facebook at /The Balancing Act Fans.
You know it's my favorite. It better be in my dressing room. All right.
With a cup of coffee.
Thank you.
Okay, so much great information on today's show. It better be there. Be sure to check out our website, thebalancingact.com, as well. Lots of information there. Let me tell my producer right now to get it over there.
Don't forget about Facebook and Twitter. Look us up, and we will see you soon. And remember to always find your balance. So long, everybody.